Before I say any more, let me introduce you to Matthias Lelièvre, CEO of Engie Impact, who've played such an important role in making this event possible. Engie Impact was launched to accelerate sustainability transformation for corporations, cities, and governments all over the world. So, Matthias.
Thank you. Thanks to Climate Group, Climate Week, to give us a chance to kick off these finale sessions this afternoon. Great conversation to come. And I just wanted to share four learnings from what I've been hearing so far, being in all those conversations since Monday. And first is really, when we talk about this notion of sustainability transformation and this call for action, I remember at the opening, one of the panelists saying, just do it. Actually, it's pretty hard to do it and just do it. It's very complex. If you start to think about just the complexity across, energy, water, or you manage your material or waste on one side, and then you expand that to a global scale. How do you get action at speed and at scale? And that complexity is out there, definitely out there. And it's not because there's no willingness to move forward. It's just super difficult. And then out of that, come on the conversation, this idea of while we are, engaging on that journey to lead and act on this transformation, sustainability transformation, the ability to have more and more access to actionable data, making the right choices, the right priorities, the right investments is going to be even more critical than in the past. That's my first thoughts. Second one is really that change that we are talking about, that real transformation. It's not only about technical capabilities, it's not only about shifting to renewable energy. It's actually a massive undertaking and transformation that need to touch every part of the organization. And so the ability to drive that transformation throughout your organization is critical. And again, it's not about just do it, it's difficult to do, leading that type of change. But guess what? The good news is that the energy is out there. Your employee-based, your people are excited and are going to be excited by that transformation. Everybody wants to do good to the planet. Nobody wants to harm the planet while you are with your operations. The energy is out there. The question is, how do you continue to energize those communities, surf on those energies, and really build on that to really lead that transformation? So not only technical, really a change, a transformation that need to be led in those different organizations. The third one is really around, we have all those technologies that are already there today that allow us to imagine a path for an affordable sustainability transformation. But then we know that there are some new challenges out there, challenges in the future. And when I think about transportation, really at that intersection of energy players, OEM, cities, that complexity, how do we continue to have the conversation here and expand those conversations so that we can build those coalitions around the next challenges? Because we need more to actually solve that at scale and at speed. And the last one is I was thinking about is we're talking all day around actions, but we're having conversations. That's great. Let's have conversation. But how do we translate that into real action when we go back to our organizations? What's your plan when you go back to your organization to actually act and make that transformation happening? I know what I'm going back to my organization. I want to expand my advisory board to get the outside in, as we were shared this morning during our panel. I want to do that. I want to, and I will, make sure that I'm going to challenge my organization, because we have the chance to serve global organizations and cities. How do we make those connections? How do we make those connections better? And third is really to continue to put at the core of my organization our purpose, to make sustainability happen today. at the core of everything we do. And really, by the end of the year, come with that new cultural transformation from our organization. So I would like to send you the challenge. What are the actions that you are coming back to your organization? Because conversations are great, but it's time to action at speed and at scale. Thank you.